It appears we are live. So that's cool. I'm gonna check out a few new maps today. Let me check out the sound. Sound effects overall is 100. Alright, that's good. Oof, painful. Turned it up on my end. You won't hear a difference, but this is much better for me. So again, we're going to check out about 3 or 4 new maps for Skater XL. That kind of... Hey, not too bad, you. Kind of helps the whole immersion factor when it's not always the same map. Skate 3 was a little bit of a different beast because it was one gigantic map. But for Skater XL, it's a little bit different. Ooh, nice. That was pretty sexy. So yeah, so I'm doing better than yesterday and the day before there. Felix, how are you doing? And Kendrick. Hey, what's up? I feel good today. Well, that's good. I can almost say the same thing. It's pretty close. It's pretty close. Ooh, nice. Yeah, so this map... Alright then. Pretty basic. Nothing too fancy about it. But I like it mainly because it's something different. Yeah, I was busy too. I almost didn't bother. Ooh, live streaming again today. Oh, yeah, for real. Yeah, usually if it's not one thing, it's another. But like I said, I don't like going on about it when it does happen often, but I do mention it just so that, you know, in case people are like, why does this guy seem a bit off today? Well, I go, well, first you have to remember I'm way off up here to begin with, so that's going to be by default. But I can be a little extra off because of those problems I have. I've had MRIs done, CAT scans, blood work. You know, I've had multitudes of tests done. They, you know, just the usual, they can't find nothing. They can't even begin to figure out what it could be. But I'm still alive, so clearly it's not deadly. So whatever. Yeah, yesterday when you were asking for WWE 2K20, I ended up playing the game or going to play it, but... but you were gone. Because I still do like playing that game. Anyways, like I said, this map, nothing fancy. I still like it though. It's pretty straightforward, narrow map. Oh yeah, then that's fine. Ooh. Alright, let's quickly, not that we're in a rush, let's go to one of the other maps. I got 4 maps in total. I've already done one. I'll do 3 more. The squares, the suburbs, and the random. This is my favorite one. One of my favorite maps in the entire game ever. I'll save the last one. The best one for the last... Yeah. Save the best for last. There we go. Can't even frickin' talk. Yeah, I still might play some 2K20. I might do a match or 2 or something. Sometimes I flip-flop, like I said, from game to game, because 2 reasons. Because I feel like it. That's how I normally would play on my own. So you're getting like a day in the life of me playing video games. Seriously, my foot went through the board. And it's also because I like showcasing different games in the limited amount of time I had. If I was streaming like 8 hours a day, well then yeah, I probably, so long as I didn't get bored, I would probably, you know, stream one game for a good couple of hours and, you know what I mean? I probably wouldn't just play like one Madden game, I'd probably play like 2 or 3, which is like a good solid hour, you know what I mean? I would do a solid hour of Madden, solid hour of NBA if I had the time, but because I don't, sometimes I just combine the gameplay, split the time that I have available to me. Eric Salso. I missed some live stream. Well, you didn't miss too much, so don't worry. It's just more of the same. More of me rambling 100 miles an hour. And sometimes getting into arguments with trolls that come in. Trolls have been slow lately. They disappoint me. There we go. After seeing this, I mean, I'm sorry, but I'm just being honest. It's hard to go to Tony Hawk's Pro Skater when I can do this. And then that. Oh, yeah. Oh, Skate 3. Oh, boy. Don't even get me going on that. I had an Xbox One X just so I could play Skate 3 at 60 frames with the enhanced graphics, but I sold it a couple of months after I bought my Xbox because, well, I became a little money hungry, and it was hard for me to justify the price of an Xbox One X just for Skate 3 for an Xbox 360 game. Arguably one of the, you know, greatest games ever made. But I still have the game. I just got an Xbox 360 instead. It's unplugged because it takes up a lot of wires. But if I ever get the urge to play it, I still have access to that game. I just wish PlayStation 4 did backwards compatibility. I'd play that shit right now. But to be honest, this game doesn't replace Skate 3, but my goodness, does it ever complement the game well. Plus we have Skate 4 coming. I'm still like in shock about that, you know, like it's official. They're back. Like the team is at work right now as we speak. They're working on that shit. I think you asked me that yesterday, Romlade, or a few people did. It all depends if I have the money and if they have stock. So when they had pre-orders there less than a week ago, didn't have the money, so I couldn't pre-order it. So it was a no-go. When it came to the PlayStation 4, it took an entire year before I secured a PS4. I was stuck with an Xbox One for the first year. And I say stuck because I don't want to keep going on about it. The story's getting old, but it was a terrible, terrible experience. Like, for real. Not trying to troll or anything. This isn't like the whole Xbox versus PlayStation. It's just my first year with an Xbox One was absolute horseshit. And then when I finally got my PS4, it was like, you know, I was like, this is good. So it just kind of depends from week to week how things go. I mean, I'm hoping to get one, especially now that I do you know, YouTube a lot. I want to be able to be up to date and not be talking about 2-year-old games on a 7-year-old console. Because even with how still half-decent my computer is, a PS5 is arguably going to be snappier and a little bit better. Oh, nice. Yeah, so this is my second favorite map out of the bunch. It's one of the bigger maps in terms of how much data it takes. And again, if you look at those clouds in the distance, it's almost half your view, right? The whole top half, very immersive. It looks realistic, because realistically, it's a real photograph. Which next-gen games are you excited about? Well, you know, I'm kind of weird. When things aren't out yet, I generally don't look too much into them. But, I mean, you know, off the top of my head, the new Spider-Man Miles Morales, Day 1 exclusive. Incredibly excited for that. And basically, any of the sports games that are getting the enhanced next-gen touch, not just graphically, in terms of artificial intelligence and all that kind of stuff. So like your Madden football, your FIFA soccer, your NBA 2K, you know, 21, you know, how it's going to be different on next-gen a little bit. It's not just going to be a graphical overhaul, like I said. So seeing all that come into play is what I'm really excited about. And then just the whole loading speed thing. I think I'm almost more excited about loading speeds than I am the actual games coming out on next gen. That's why I play like WWE 2K20 on an SSD. It's just blazing fast. Call of Duty, that's right, because Call of Duty's going to have a next gen. Although it's going to be a backwards compatible game, meaning that there is no next gen upgrade as in like anything fancy. The graphics are going to be the same, the AI, all those kind of things. Like I said, there's a lot more to FIFA Soccer and NBA 2K21 and Madden beyond just the graphics, right? The PS5, like I said, it's not just graphical overhaul. I actually like that spot right here. I kind of like that glassy marble. And ironically, it also feels like it can grind better as well. It feels more slippery. Whoops. Than the other surfaces in the game. But that could be the placebo effect. Yeah, so that one slides really nice. Well, here, even on here, let me see if the surface is about the same. The good news is Miles Morales. Oh, yeah, on PS4, yeah. You just won't get the, like I said, some of the next-gen treatments. But yeah, me, it's more than the graphics, like I said. For the first year, don't forget, games aren't going to look night and day better. I mean, some things will. Some lighting and... Like, there's going to be an upgrade, don't get me wrong. I just mean in the first year. Remember, when you have 7 years to play around with a console, some of the graphics on those games, hey, Slippin', are going to be not all that incredibly much better looking. It's going to be, like I said, the loading times being blazing fast, better artificial intelligence, smaller games, smaller data in the games. I can't remember the technicality behind it, but there's a reason, because it's going to be loading so fast and it has to be on an SSD. You cannot play games off the external hard drive unless they're old PS4 games on the PS5. There's something about the speed. It's so fast with the loading speeds. There's less assets or geometry or files they got to put in there. So a game that's maybe 100 gigs, maybe it only needs to be 55 gigs, maybe not quite half, but it's going to be smaller, which is good. What concerns me about the PS5, yeah, is the 825 gigabyte SSD. Yes, you can upgrade it. I know I paused the game there. I have a hard time playing while I'm talking, trying to explain things non-convolutedly. Let's go to my favorite map, probably in the history of this game, which is a new map. It's called the Random Place. So my concerns for next gen on the PS5, they're legitimate concerns. Like I said, 825 gigs, man. That's a small hard drive. Oh, just upgrade it. Just get an external hard drive. Wrong. You cannot play under no circumstances can you play a PlayStation 5 title on an external hard drive. Again, PS4, sure. So all your backwards compatible PS4 games, you can have them running off the external hard drive. You're going to want to save that super fast SSD for just your PS5 games. I maxed out, like I said, almost 6 terabytes. 6 terabytes on my PS4. 6. We're barely getting 1 on the PS5. How well do you think that's going to go? Now, don't get me wrong. There's not going to be 6 terabytes worth of PS5 games that I'm going to need on day one. What's going to end up probably happening is I'm going to end up having to get a new SSD. Now, here's what I need to share with you, and I need to pause the game just for a quick second or I'll get too distracted. The new Spider-Man game, yeah, looks and plays like the old one. Yeah, and that goes back to what I was saying. I'll get to you in a second there, Romlead. What was I going to say? Yeah, so coming in with the PS5, you're not going to be like, whoa, next gen. It's probably going to take a couple of years, a solid year, for devs to play around with the new hardware to kind of maximize it a little bit more, if that makes more sense. 2-3 years down the road, games on the PS5 are going to noticeably look better than the PS4. Don't forget the PS4 launched, what, November of 2013? That's 7 years, man. Devs had to play with that shit. So a lot of games now, like look at Ghosts of Tsushima. Look at things like Red Dead Redemption 2. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, you're not going to get much better than that the first couple of years. Anyhow, the SSD rant I want to get into really quick. You know how there's like PCI Express, like 1, 2, 3, and they're coming out with 4. And that's like, you know, how fast the SSD can be, like how much gigabyte per second it can move or whatever. There's a 4 terabyte Samsung that you can buy that's somewhat affordable. It's almost the same price as a console, but it gives you 4 whopping terabytes. But it's the older, heaven forbid, PCIe Express. Hello, Kevin. Because of that, I'm going to try to play and explain it, which I'm horrible at doing. That's why I pause games, by the way. I can't talk and explain things properly while I play a game. The new SSDs that you're going to need that are compatible with the PlayStation 5 are the more expensive ones because you're going to need the PCI 4. It's going to have a bare minimum of 5 to 5.5 gigabytes per second read speed in order for it to be fully playable on the PlayStation 5. So those Samsung Evos that you've seen kicking around for the last couple of years that keep dropping in price that are now only $300 or $400 US for a 4 terabyte, well, guess what? That is incompatible with a PlayStation 4. You're going to have to get an NVMe chip, and it's going to have to be PCI 4. Perspective? I'll tell you the perspective. You're going to get you're going to get roughly a 1 to 2 terabyte NVMe for the same price as what you could get a 4 terabyte SSD for. So that's absolutely huge. That's monumental. Now, I don't know if there's an expansion slot on the PS5. I don't know if there's a way to hook up like another NVMe SSD, because NVMe is like a stick of gum. It's like a stick of RAM, right? We're not talking about your conventional laptop-sized hard drive for an SSD in the PS5. So, let me recap there. Am I more of a multiplayer game type guy or single-player story-based one? I'm kind of 50-50. Call of Duty, World of Warcraft, bring on the online. Everything else can piss off. And I just want to play single player by myself, and I don't want to be bothered by anything or anyone whatsoever. That's just my preference. Marvel Avengers, to play co-op with people in the stream, let's say, to be honest with you, that'd be more to appease some people in the stream, make them happy. Hey, I got to stream with this guy. But to be perfectly honest, I could probably just do with playing on my own. It's just more my preference. I'm very picky with what online games I play. People are selling pre-order consoles. Yeah, 2,500. Yeah, that's deplorable that people do that. That's true scalping. They'll play the new console for 1 week, then go back to the old one because there's not enough game yet. Well, they'll be able to play all their old PS4 games. Like 99% of the PS4 library is going to be compatible on the PS5. Rick Ashley is running for Prime Minister of what country? And who the fuck is Rick Ashley? Are you talking about Rick Astley, the singer? Never gonna give you up. That guy? And yes, I realize I can't sing. You know, really? That's cool. I like that guy. Like, as a person, I grew up listening to him. No shame. He was in my Walkman in the 80s on my Sony Walkman cassette. You know how many AA batteries I went through listening to that dude? There wasn't a lot of cool stuff I was allowed to listen to as a kid growing up in elementary school. On the bus, people were listening to New Kids on the Block. Whoa, you know, New Kids on the Block, right? And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm gonna listen to Rick Astley. So I was that guy. Can you believe I had New Kids on the Block fans that were trying to make fun of me for listening to Rick Astley? They were saying I was gay for listening to Rick Astley. But these were people that were playing New Kids on the Block. But I was gay. Yeah, okay. Whatever. Because, you know, again, that whole thing where people are so concerned with what other people enjoy. You know what I mean? Like, just enjoy what you want. But anyways, and I've seen him on YouTube, and just a really, really cool guy. Or at least he seems like it. Not like I've ever met him. Yeah, he became a meme, but the dude is pretty talented. He's done some Soundgarden Audio Slave covers, I think. He's done some pretty cool stuff. He's really a really nice guy. From what I've holy cow. Yeah, I like Marvel movies. I'm not a huge movie person. I have the attention span of a doorknob. But I definitely am very much intrigued by them. I've watched all of them. Yeah, they were asking me that as a kid if I was gay because I listened to Rick Astley. Actually, that's the kind of mentality I had as a kid growing up in elementary school. Oh, are you gay? It's like, maybe. Are you interested in me? And I used to do that as a kid. People picked on me, but who cares when you don't give a shit what they think? They could all be laughing. I was laughing with them. I knew they were laughing at me, but I was still laughing with them at how pathetic they were. Because kids, man, kids can be mean. Like, holy cow. Well, just people in general, but it's pretty wild how people can be. But anyways, now that you mentioned him running for Prime Minister of the UK, that's kind of cool. Hopefully he, you know, has been doing his work, studying politics to get into that. I'm usually not a huge fan of some celebrities being president or prime minister just for the buzz or whatever, but if the guy's actually serious about it, that's pretty cool. Anyhow, I haven't had a chance to really explore this map. It's quite large. It's going to have a lot more. What was that in reference to, Jake? What's going to have a lot more games for the PS5? I just hope they have an expansion slot. Back to the SSD thing. That's going to be huge. Like I said, that's something to be concerned about. Right? But anyways, we'll have to see just how everything like plays out. I don't know what Xbox is doing, and I'm going to sound like an asshole, but I don't really care what they're doing either. I mean, I'll look into it for the sake of my channel to keep people informed, but on a personal level, I don't really care what their solution is because I'm just not going that way. I just have too much invested with Sony to ever do like a hard, you know what I mean? A hard swap. I could never do that. I have over 400 games on my PlayStation 4. I've been a PlayStation fan since before even Xbox existed. So there's some cool stuff on Xbox, just for my taste. There's just less exclusives I care about. And the exclusives that are on Xbox that I care about, they're PC Play Anywhere. So I already own those games on my PC. And they run them better than an Xbox One X, so that's why it became hard in the end for me to justify keeping an Xbox One X to play an Xbox 360 backwards compatible game like Skate 3. As much as I love that game to death. Yeah, to me, there's never been a war. There's just been stupid bickering. There's never been... You know, usually a war has a cause, right? Wars are usually about, like, there's an actual purpose. The console wars are just little console peasants that are so insecure with what they like, they get so concerned with what other people like. So Slippin' Jimmy's an Xbox guy, so an Xbox is a better console for him. PlayStation's a better console for me. That's the better console. No, it is more powerful. The Xbox One X blows the piss off a PS4 Pro. But, no offense, was that enough for me to switch? Nope. Because it's not always about, oh, it's more powerful, it's quicker, my games run smooth on my PS4 Pro. You know what I mean? Well, there you go, and I have, no offense, unfortunately, some horrible ones with Xbox. I mean, I have a few good ones. It's not all, you know, terrible. Yeah. But yeah, the console war is definitely one of the stupidest fucking things I've ever seen. There's some differences, there's some pros and cons to both consoles. Pick your fucking poison, run with it, and enjoy it. Don't pick Xbox, and then try and make PS4 people feel like an idiot, and then vice versa. If you prefer PlayStation, pick your PlayStation. Talk about what it is that makes you excited for PlayStation. But when you spend all your energy and time trying to put down Xbox players for enjoying an Xbox, you gotta be one of the dumbest dingleberry shit stains I've ever seen. It accomplishes absolutely nothing. It just makes no idea. Or it makes no sense. Did anyone forget about the Switch? Yeah, the Switch is easily forgettable. No, I'm just kidding. I have a Switch. I just, no offense, don't play it a lot. There's a few exclusive Switch games I like. Yeah, I almost don't even... I mean, it sounds rude, but I don't really kind of sort of consider the Switch like a full-on console. Like it is. Like it runs the Nintendo games great. But if I could play like Skyrim on a PS4 Pro, an Xbox One X, or a PC or a Switch... I do have Skyrim on a Nintendo Switch. It's more of a portable gaming machine for me. That's, if you look at the Switch as a portable console, oh man, it's insane. But if I look at it as a home, non-mobile docked console, which it's sitting right there behind my PS4 Pro at the back of the line where it belongs. I'm just kidding, calm down. Yeah, I'll never really touch it. My PS4 Pro, or my Switch comes with me to bed. I usually play it in handheld mode. Now, if I do that, that's some pretty exciting shit, right? Or if I'm playing like Zelda Breath of the Wild, or, you know, Super Smash Bros, or, you know, something like that. Sure, I might play it on the big screen and dock it up, but no offense, there's not a lot of Switch games that I feel the need to do that. So it's usually my bedroom console when I'm relaxing in bed. Great system for what it does, though. Like, a lot of people forget how small the Switch is, and it is impressive what the Switch can do despite the size of it. You know what I mean? Like, put a Switch next to a PS4 Pro, and then realize what that shit can still do. You know what I mean? It is fairly impressive. Yeah, it's a different type of... Yeah. Switch has the most exclusives, so if you like their game... Well, of course, yeah. Who do you think... What game do you think would win this year's Game Awards? Hello, Haruki. Well, I mean... Two games that stand out to me that came out this year that I thought did a wonderful job was Ghosts of Tsushima, PS4 exclusive, and another exclusive might be... And I'm not being biased, I'm being legit straight up. And The Last of Us Part 2, despite whether or not you like how the story ended, how the game was directed and produced, and just the whole thing, the, you know, coming out with the New Game Plus shortly after, the infinite ammo, really letting you tailor your gaming experience. Do you want the enemies to be difficult? Do you want the enemies to be easier, but your resources are scarcer to find? And, like, you could really insanely nitpick how your gaming experience is going to be on The Last of Us. It blew me away. Nice graphics, just played well from day one. Same with Ghosts of Tsushima. Super high replay value in that game. Enemies don't just disappear randomly because you liberated the area. They're still there, you know? But anyways. Yeah, Final Fantasy Remake, they did a good job on that. That game, for me on a personal level, left a sour taste in my mouth, but not because I don't think they did a good job at the game. They did a phenomenal job at the game. I bought the game. I'm glad I bought it. I was able to talk about it. My videos got like 10 views, but that's besides the point. What I didn't like about Final Fantasy Remake had actually nothing to do with the remake itself. It had to do with my patience level. I'm finding that as I'm getting older, and now that I'm moving so quickly through all these games and all that, I'm having a hard time enjoying long story JRPG games that can go 45 minutes without me kicking someone's face in. But that's not a fault of the game, that's the genre, the style of the game. It's like Persona. I love Persona. I love the combat, I love everything about Persona. It's got such a unique flavor. But it's hard for me to get aggressive with that game because there are times where it's just all story, great story, wonderful gameplay, but I can go hours without getting into combat. And that part, just like Final Fantasy, it's becoming a little bit less of a flavor that I enjoy. But for the genre of games that they are, oh man, they nailed it out of the park, right? So, great game. And I talk highly about them. And that's the difference between some people, not everybody, they'll judge a game based on their personal preference. Well, I don't like how long it takes, you know, in between combat. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 10. It's too slow. Bitch, you got to put your own personal preferences aside and look at how the game was designed to be to begin with. Like it's meant to be like that. If you want instant action 24/7, go play fucking Call of Duty. You know what I mean? You have to have a... You know what I mean? You have to be able to think not just with what you like personally. PS4 favorite game? Yeah, Uncharted. Halo for Xbox, yeah. Switch favorite game, Super Smash... Oh yeah, Super Smash Bros. I love even Mario Tennis, to be honest. I've been streaming for a half hour. I've been playing this game for a half hour. I'm not bored. But I'm kind of... Just bear with me. I'm a little bit weird, like I said in my streams sometimes. I don't know what I'm going to do. I will play probably like Madden or maybe some NBA in just a few minutes. Sometimes I just feel the need to go in this game for a bit, just kind of cruise around, see what's happening. It can sometimes be boring as shit for some people, but considering the fact I gotta pay 20 bucks a month to play this fucking game, I might as well go in a little bit. Yeah, you were obsessed with Persona at some point, yeah. A new trailer just dropped for COD Modern Warfare Season 6, yeah. The first video I ever watched from you was Hitman 2 tutorial, yeah. Yeah, and those are the types of videos that do the best on my channel. That's the reason why I'm nearing 10,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. It's definitely not because of my live streams or my Let's Plays. My whole channel, if you're curious, just for a moment while I fly around and do nothing interesting. You know, my channel, like my vision when I made my YouTube channel, or when I actually started working on my YouTube channel, like 14 years after I made it. World War Z update notes, yeah. Let me turn down the music just a smidgen. Just a smidgen. My vision was to do like a Let's Play. You know, let's just play a game. Game comes out, let's just play the game. Every game that comes out, let's just buy it. Let's showcase the game. And let the people decide if they think this is a game they want for them. A lot of times, game reviewers, it cuts from segment to segment, right? You don't get, like, raw footage for an hour of just gameplay. And sometimes that's important to really give you an idea as to whether or not you want that game. Game reviews also don't talk about, you know, hey, by the way, psst, you know, New Game Plus is here, or it's not there, or the devs mentioned it, it's going to be coming in a future update, or, you know, enemies just vanish when you liberate the area, like Far Cry 5. That was a huge kick in the fucking nutsack with that. All those little added details that can be super important. Game reviewers generally don't talk about them, and so I wanted to talk about them. But unfortunately, you just got to be real. After 2 years of doing YouTube, I average 15 fucking views a video on my Let's Plays. So it's pretty clear that that's not the shit that's going to do well on my channel. Then I started doing stupid shit like how do you aim down the sights in first-person mode in Red Dead Redemption 2? 40,000 views. I play the fucking game for 6 hours, I could barely get 40 views, but I show you how to aim down the sights and I got 40,000 views? I play Hitman 2, I showcase every map. Every fucking map in the game. I show you every weapon. I maybe got 100 views total for all my videos. But I share with you how to get the Legacy Pack and all of a sudden 150,000 views? What the fuck is that? I make videos on Days Gone. 100 views? Ooh, maybe I'm onto something. 50 views, 80 views. I cover the patch notes. 55,000 views. So I'm naturally gonna roll. Call me a sellout. Right? But I'm going to kind of roll with what's working. What's bringing in the bacon and the cheese, you know what I mean? And unfortunately, it's not what I wanted to do. So, yeah. So that's why I do those tutorials. Videos that help others. But if there's nothing to talk about, there's no how to do this, how to do that, that's where it can get scary. Because most of my views that I get every month, even though I do get a lot of views, or what I think is considered a lot of views, it's all from shit I uploaded a year ago. It's not from my current shit. My live streams, they average, after about an hour, about 100 views. You think 100 views is bringing in money every month? Nope, it's not. But I enjoy doing this shit, so I still fucking do it, because it's not always about the money. And people will also sense that from you. If you're just money hungry, oh, that's it. No one's donating. There's no one in here. Fuck it. Fuck this thing. Yeah, people are going to be like, yeah, screw this dude. So much for the passion of gaming, right? So whether there's 12 people, 20 people in here, or 2 people in here, you'll notice my enthusiasm is the same. And if it isn't, it's because I legitimately don't feel good maybe that day. Maybe I have a migraine, or I just feel like a pile of shit. But, you know what I mean? It's the same shit. I notice some people, the more people are in their stream, the more excited they get and the more into it they get. But as the viewers drop, their enthusiasm dwindles. And to me, it just makes me think, what's your main motivator? Of course everybody wants to make money, right? But, anyway, so that's when I decided to opt to live streaming, right? Why do I live stream? There's only 7 people in here, 8 people in here. But look at how many playbacks I got. I'm already pushing 50 views in a half hour. I average about 100 views an hour. So if I stream for 2-3 hours, I'll average about 300 views. Do you know how many hours, how many uploads I would have to put to get 300 views? Like a solid couple of dozen videos. A couple, probably 20 videos, 20 uploads. At an hour each, 20 hours of fucking gameplay footage, and I might score a couple of 100 views. Or, I can just live stream for a couple of hours, get the same amount of views. Plus, every day I average 10 to 15 new subscribers from my live streams alone. Not even from my uploads. So imagine after a couple of years doing that, let's say you get an extra couple of 1,000, 5,000 subs from just your live streams alone. You'll have more people in your live stream watch you because they first discovered you that way. Which leads me into why people say, hey, with all due respect, man, you're pushing 10,000 subs, but you can barely get 10 fucking people in your stream. Why is that? And the answer is so simple. People subscribe to my channel for 100 different reasons. Right? Some people that watch my gameplay updates for baseball, they might not give a monkey's ass about me live streaming World of Warcraft. So that takes care of that guy. I have people that subscribe to my channel solely for my Batman impressions when I mock Donald Trump. You think everybody's into that? You think all 10,000 people that are subscribed to me want to hear me making fun of Donald Trump with a Batman mask on? Nope. So those guys don't give a shit about my games, so they're not going to watch either, and vice versa, right? So I kind of spread myself out a bit thin. It's not a bad thing, but your viewer to subscriber ratio is going to be lower than a guy who only does one thing. If all you do is play World of Warcraft and you have 10,000 subscribers and you live stream, there's going to be a good chance you're going to get at least a couple of 100 people in your live stream because that's all you do, and that's why they decided to subscribe to your channel to begin with, right? So yeah. You have just started to make me think of starting a YouTube channel. Yeah, just don't get too good, though. Calm down if you do it, you know what I'm saying? Let me grow a bit more before you before you start taking over. Hello, Aju, how's it going? And thus, no. No to what? Game suggest... Yeah, Skate 3 is good. It's Aju, I know. I know who you are. Subs view, no one gives a shit. Subs view. Subs to view. You mean the percentage? Thank you. Oh yeah, you tell me that sometimes, yeah. Yeah, it's nice to know I'm good for one thing. Yeah, I have some people that are like, yeah, so I'm not really into video games, but I heard your voice and it was like, you seem like a cool guy, so I'll just subscribe for that. I was like, sure, whatever works. And that's the beauty of YouTube, eh? Some people will subscribe to you for a multitude of different reasons. It could be the sound of your voice, it could just be the way you speak. You know, just your personality. You might not be the best at games. But, yeah, you know, that's why they say if you enjoy what you do, it doesn't really matter how well your channel grows or doesn't. But, you know, naturally time is money, and I get that. And it's hard for people to find 6 hours a day to live stream when they could be out at a full-time job making actual money, right? I love games, and when your stupid voice tries to do Japanese, it's gold. Yeah, that's right. Hello, FIFA 20. Are you going to change your name to FIFA 21 soon? Calm, serene, composed, just like a... Yeah, I wish I was one. Now, if only I could bring in the multitudes to my channel by the thousands. I'd be singing a different tune. Of course, I would be a little bit more excited if there was, you know, that much more going on, but... It's like I said, it's the ones that get miserable or discouraged when, you know, not much is going on in their channel. They give up too easily. That's why I said for live streaming, I'm going to give it, you know, a bit. You can't be here. Oh, yeah, that's fine. Thanks for stopping by anyways. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to give this a serious shot with the live streaming. Do it for like a good half a year. I've already been at it for 2 months. What are we now? September, the end of September. So we'll say October, November, December, January, February. So by like February-ish. February. If I didn't see any growth in my views and live streams by February, that'll have been half a year by then. There's one of two things. Back to the drawing board and completely flip the script. Become something that you're not. Become a fake to try to appease more people to come in. Or either quit or just drastically cut back how often I do it. And still do it just because I enjoy it, and then at that point, just kind of forget all hopes of actually seeing growth. Heck, you know, you had your coffee this morning, you little shit. Oh, give me a second here. Oh, okay. So I am queued in a battleground. If it doesn't take too long, I'll pick one. If not, I might do a game of Madden. It's a little bit early. Not too sure how much longer I'll stream for in general, but I'm feeling half decent so far, so that's good. Well, no, and that's the ultimate thing, eh? They say it sounds selfish, but they say in the long run, you may not get as popular as if you try to change the script, but if you literally are just yourself and you just do what you enjoy, it'll seem less monotonous to you, and the people that watch you will feed off of that. It's like when people say you should play Fortnite, bro, but I fucking hate that game with a passion. You don't think the people are going to pick that up in the stream? Oh, this guy looks like he's having a fun time. You know what I mean? Even if I was doing good at the game. People wouldn't enjoy that if the person streaming is completely miserable, right? So, yeah, you kind of have to do just like what you enjoy. And within reason, if there's new games that come out, you know, if someone comes in and they're not trolling, and they're like, hey man, do you mind playing Ghost of Tsushima for a couple minutes? I was thinking of buying the game, and there's a couple things I was wondering about. Well, that's kind of what I want to do. It's almost like a live review, if that makes any sense. But the people I've never heard of before that just come in and go, play this, play that, you should play this, you should do that, I tell them you should sit on it and rotate. But yeah, for some people that have seen me too in the past, I can be pretty, pretty nasty with trolls. Or sometimes I just say a smart-ass reply, block them instantly, and they're gone. Because like people have told me before, you know, a little bit of bickering and joking around, having a good time, people enjoy that. But when it becomes, like, you know, pretty nasty or threatening or really derogatory, no one really, you know, enjoys that too much, I don't think. So it's hard for me to give that up, because naturally I like to feed the trolls. I like feeding them. But in the long run, it's definitely not a good idea. Unless you want to base your entire channel on that. What is the evilest thing you've seen someone do? You should probably ask me, what's the evilest thing I've ever done? Because the evilest thing I've ever done is probably the evilest thing I've ever seen someone do. I saw someone put the milk benefits the cereal. Let me reread that again. I saw someone put the milk benefits the cereal. What? I don't even know what that means. You saw someone put milk in... What? What's a milk benefit? People are fucking with me. I have no idea what that means. I saw someone put the milk before the cereal. I just think milk is evil, period. I've seen someone combine the Coke and Pepsi from a fountain drink machine once. That's what you guys consider evil? I mean, I've had some... just things I've done to people that weren't good people, not because I just wanted to have fun. I've pissed in people's gas tanks, taken their gas, filled it up with sugar, or milk. To me, that's a bit more evil. Or set someone's car on fire and drive it off a cliff. You know? Don't run over my friends and kill them, and I might not have to destroy your car. Because clearly you lack the responsibility to keep your car on the road and drive it while you're sober. So to me, that's a little bit more evil. But not as evil as the reason why I did it. Right? So like that guy whose car is just gone, you think I feel bad for that? No, he killed my best friend. To me, that's a little bit more evil. So yeah. Phil, my grandpa likes Coke mixed with milk. I would quickly ask to have a new family. That's just nasty. Milk, I'd rather... yeah. No. I'd rather drink clam juice, raw clam juice, than drink milk. Nope, that's some disgusting shit. Yeah, that stuff is nasty. Chocolate milk is one thing, but even then, there's just something about drinking an animal's secreted fucking shit. Just doesn't sound too appealing to me. Nope. I remember as a kid I used to like milk. Then I went to school, I think it was in grade 2 or grade 3, when I moved to Montreal. And back in the early 80s, yes, I'm old, they used to give out milk at recess. Because, you know, it's important for your bones and all that. And I remember once I just threw up everywhere. I tried drinking milk like another couple of dozen times. I just threw up all the time. I'm not lactose intolerant because I can eat yogurt, eat cheese, and all that shit. It just ended up that I just never really liked the taste of milk. And I just found it so repulsive that it literally made me gag and puke. Yeah. But I like when people go, you'll get used to it, right? So if you eat your own shit, you'll get used to it, and someday you'll think it tastes like an O. Henry bar? I don't think so. There's some things you just can't get used to. You know what I mean? And milk was just one of those things. While a battleground should pop anytime. We'll see how that goes. It went, yeah, Coke with Mentos, yeah. Well, it's like Coca-Cola. I used to drink Coca-Cola, like the regular full-flavored Coke, right? Actually, with my best friend that passed away. And we used to sometimes do the rum and Coke in high school. Bring in a Mickey. Couple dips in the bottle. Sip that throughout the day. Anyhow, and I like the taste of Coke. But then in life later, like I said, I had become severely diabetic. I used to weigh like 340 pounds. It was pretty nasty, so I had to watch my sugar intake. And pop has a lot of carbs and sugars, so it's like a double whammy, right? Like, one can of Coke to a diabetic is like fucking a grenade for your pancreas. So that's when I was like, let me try diet. Because there's no sugar, there's no carbs, there's fuck all in there. But I tried drinking tried drinking Diet Coke, but the taste was so fucking repulsive. And I never liked the taste of full-blown Pepsi, because I found Pepsi tasted too sweet. Had like a really strong caramel-like aftertaste I just thought was fucking rancid. But for shits and giggles, I was like, let me try the Diet Pepsi. Get it? Because if Coke's my favorite drink, but I can't stand Diet Coke, and I hate Pepsi, what makes me think I'm gonna like Diet Pepsi? It ends up, flavor-wise, it being one of my favorite drinks in the whole world. So, that was quite a blessing. Yeah, you're not supposed to snort liquid. That's the wrong Coke. You're looking for powdered Coke, not liquid. Pepsi Max, I think I drank that. Hello, SK. I think SK, I think I recognize your name. Your picture looks familiar. At least I think it does. Mind you, it just looks like a little thing the size of my thumbnail. But it looks like there's 3 people in there. How's it going? But yeah, from what I remember, Pepsi Max was okay. I didn't mind it too much from what I remembered. Not much going on in the outside world here today, except for the battlegrounds. Or if I play one of the current zones, right? And like I said before, that's kind of been what's problematic with this game, is it can be very slow if you're just roaming around looking for a fight. There we go. Let's hope it's a good one, please. Oh, I think this is a decent one. A Rothy fucking Basin. Oh, thank you. My last epic battleground, 80-man fucking battleground, was Alterac Valley. Arguably my favorite battleground ever for an epic battleground. For a regular battleground, a Rothy Basin has to be my favorite one. So you have to hold contested zones, kind of like domination in Call of Duty. And, well, there you go here. We start here. You got the farm. Just pretend this is Call of Duty. You got the farm, lumber mill, blacksmith, gold mine, and the stables. And obviously as you hold each point, you get points at the top, and it starts to accumulate. The more bases you have, the faster the points gather. So it's kind of similar fashion to Domination Point. Or just Domination in Call of Duty. Hey, no problem. So anyways, just to kind of give you a heads up on that. And this is one of the original first battlegrounds that ever came out in World of Warcraft. I try not to pay attention to the chat, because it's usually just filled with stupidity. But just the overall game, like I said, 16 years and counting. Never gotten bored of this game. Waiting for a battleground to pop, I'm not going to lie, can be incredibly slow. That's why I have a system where sometimes if I don't feel like roaming around... See, guys, quit being gay. D up at the flags. Watch this. This is how you troll a troll. What if I want to be gay, though? Just to troll the troll. Because I like waiting to see what they're going to come up with as a comeback. Exactly. You guys can... People are so... primitive. I swear we haven't evolved as the human species in however many thousands of years we've been around. Oh, yeah. Hitman 2 is still fun. I play Hitman 2 still. Not too much. I've never streamed it. I'm not really good at the game. I don't think it's necessarily anything that'd be really exciting to see. Here we go. Oh, yeah. Look at that. Oh, yeah, sure, all 10 of them on you. So they all went there. Yeah, Hitman 2 can have some really interesting kills. It's very sandboxy how you approach each map, and that's where the replay value is again in that game. This is what happens when you guys are gay before the gates open. See, that's not even funny. That's neither an insult, a compliment, or even like a funny comment. That wasn't even funny. Completely useless comment. That's the kind of person that should have been aborted. Yeah, see, even the other people are making fun of him. Haruki, who the hell are you talking to? How are things looking? Oh, okay. Looks like we're taking over this. Yeah, so we clicked on the flag. Looks like we've got it. Assaulted the mine. Nice. You know, talking to yourself is one thing. It's when you answer yourself. That's where the concern grows. Well, I don't think I can do it, but you know what? We'll try. Again, I don't have the best gear, but whatever. I average about, well, maybe not so far, because I'm playing it slow there, but in some battlegrounds I can average up to 40 kills. Only die a couple times. Sometimes I don't even die once. Come on, bitch slap. With the claws. Bye-bye. Quick, capture. Did it. Ha 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 ha. Get the fuck off my flag. You know, there's medication for that, Haruki. Calm the fuck down. I'm just kidding. Well, yeah, when I'm not streaming, this is how I talk, too. I talk as if there's a party of 5. Makes things more interesting that way. Sometimes, yeah. I've smoked weed that made me talk to myself. And I don't have schizophrenia. Oh, another one trying to be a hero. Not gonna happen, pal. Ow. weak fucking cunts. Ooh. You know how many times I would have died by now if this was Call of Duty? Like 15 times? Do you know? Well, that can be interesting. I'd rather argue with myself than somebody else. We're not winning by much, but we are a little bit. Yeah, if the battles were... Fuck you all. Get off my flag, bitch. You ain't capping nothing. Get that fucking Death Knight. There's just so many of them. Holy shitballs. Come on, die. There we go. Nice. To me, this is exciting. Whew. What's normal? What people think is normal isn't normal. Because most people aren't like that. I like being fucked up. It means I'm not like everybody else. Like, come on. You wish you could be an invisible lizard. In Call of Duty. Run, you little bitch. I like people that are fucked up. They can relate. They also tend to be less judgmental people. If someone's got all their eggs in one basket, nicely put away, we just might not get along. Because like I said, people are superficial, they're very judgmental. And I find that it's the people that have been through a lot of hardships, or that are still going through them, that tend to be people that are more empathetic, even if they're not going through the same situation you are. Just the fact that they're going through something that's fucked up makes them just usually a little bit more understandable. You're gonna die, bitch. I don't care about your fancy daggers. Bye-bye. But do you actually have those for real? I just always ask, because sometimes a lot of people throw that term around loosely. They're like, oh yeah, I got that. Oh yeah, those guys are well geared, holy shit. So those two people were able to take me out pretty quick. No, I'm not doubting you. I was just calmly asking the first time. Yeah, me it's just bipolar ADHD, OCD. So as a combination of all that. Stop crying cause you suck. Your DPS is shit. Wow, those are some nice things to hear. Same old bullshit for 16 years. I mean, not to be rude, but it kind of explains a little bit. Which is a good thing, actually. Because sometimes some people that don't have certain issues, but they act like they do. Well, don't rub it in. But oh, yeah. Exactly. Don't poke the hornet's nest. Come here, you little fucking shit stain. There, fuck you too. Yeah, that mage has some serious fucking gear. And that's the thing that sucks about this game sometimes, gear. If you get out-geared severely, it doesn't matter how well you play your character, you're gonna get fucked up. So it looks like we're losing this one. Damn it! I wanted to win simply because, not because of winning, but because it would have helped get my conquest points up. I would have been that much closer to upgrading my weapon for the first time in almost 3 months. I'm kind of really anxious to upgrade my weapon, you know, considering the new expansion's coming out in about a month, almost to the day. I think it's October 26th it comes out. Something tells me the 32nd, but there's no 32nd day in a month, so that's definitely not it. It's October 26th, I think. Okay, so it looks like everyone's getting fucked up there. I don't feel like getting fucked up again. Yeah, that mage is just... What the fuck? It's that mage and... Yeah. We'll just go over here. Demon hunters can see through stealth. Well, stream went quiet now, didn't it? Oh, I'm already over it. Oh, shit. Wow. Holy shit. How geared are they? Holy fuck. Not too well, unfortunately. But you know what? It's a video game. PvP doesn't hurt in real life. But that person's geared to the fucking wazoo. Whatever the hell that means. And then you throw in a pocket healer, and I'm a tank spec. But at least it'll keep them distracted for a minute. Plus it takes them so long to fucking kill me anyways. Come on, hit harder. You weak fucking cunts. There we go. That kept half their team busy in one spot. There we go. Yeah, fuck around. The only reason it bothers me, like I said, losing, it's not about the winning. It's I just want to get my conquest points, because when you lose, you don't get anything. There's no trophy for second place. Oh, now that mage, that's the one that ripped me a new asshole. That dude is insane. Not because he's good, but his gear is good. Boom! Oh, holy fuck, he healed up fast. Yeah. Ah, well. I'm not doing that again. Yeah. Like I said, if it wasn't so slow in between battleground, I'm probably not going to play another one, but I'll just queue up in case. That's one of the things that puts me off a bit about WoW. Like, overall, I love it. But if I'm looking for quick action, this is just not the game, you know? It's a very slow-paced game. Unless you go to the newer zones, like I said. But I'm not always in the mood to have to single out myself to just one small section of an entire game. Just because that's where the vast majority of people are going to be. I like, you know, some of the older areas. Let me just do another random spot really quick. I might just log out of this game. I don't know if I want to try Avengers again. I haven't played that game much in a couple of days. I'm kind of feeling doing Avengers a little bit, maybe like one quick mission. It's hard to say. Sometimes I don't want to get into a game like Avengers because I feel like if I'm halfway through and the mission I'm playing is going to end up taking an hour to do, which is rare, and I'm like 10 minutes in, I'm like, ah, shit. You know, like I'm not feeling it anymore. You can't just save your game progress in the middle of a mission, right? Whereas like this game, I can just quit at any time, right? NBA 2K, hell, I can quit mid-game. And I can resume where I left off in my match after. You can't do that in Madden, so I'd have to super sim the game. You can't do that in Marvel Avengers. I wish there were some checkpoints. .105 Warlock. No problem. This is a creepy area. I like it. The Deadwind Passage. Anybody in here ever play World of Warcraft by any chance? I think Haruki has before. Or has some familiarity with it. But yeah, like I said, it could be a... That's some creepy shit. It could be a lot of fun, but it could be painfully slow, unfortunately. The Swamp of Sorrows. This place always looks gloomy. Yeah, there's like nothing going on here. For me to play World of Warcraft and have it so that no matter where I go, there's like some shit ton of excitement going on, I would have to play World of Warcraft Classic. There'd be no flying. It would take me a half hour just to fucking walk from one part of the map to the next. Like, just clearing this would take me like fucking 7 minutes just to go from one side to the next. I could do it in like 30 seconds in this game. Because of the flying, right? But there would be a lot more action. There's more people that play Classic. And there's like 10 times less places to go on top of that. So what happens? You run into a lot of people. I'm gonna see if they fixed the portal glitch yet. Did you get a drink? Like I said, I'm not too sure what the hell I feel like doing. I don't know if I just want to end the stream soon. If I want to play something else or just play this. I'm having a hard time making up my mind as to what I want to do. So that used to be the first portal to the very first ever expansion that we had, called the Burning Crusade. This doesn't look like the regular... Oh, Warlords of Draenor. Okay, so that portal worked. That's to bring you through an instant... Oh, that's what it... Are you fucking kidding me? Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I have no idea. It didn't bring me where I was hoping it was going to bring me at all. Let me just... Yeah, I think I'll just exit out of this quickly. Let me see what's going on the console side. Quickly. Oh. Yeah, I might try a quick mission in Avengers and see how that goes. It's either that or... How come there's no fucking sound? Don't tell me this bullshit again. Yep. Ah, fuck. Sometimes my recording software, my OBS, it glitches, and I have to close the OBS and then like restart it quickly for the game to show up on the screen. I'm gonna try to restart my PS4 and see if that works. If it doesn't, I may just end the stream. I'll have to see. Because I am getting a bit tired. Not too sure what to do. I really want the new expansion to be out for a while, because that would have given me a lot of shit to do. Yeah, see, there's still no signal. We'll just see if it works. No. Is it still a black screen? Yeah, I can look at my thing. Yeah, it's still a black screen. Yeah, it's not gonna work. Give me 2 seconds, though, and I'll see if this works. I'm gonna try something. I'm gonna close the program, but start it back up really quick and see if it still works. Did it work? Can people still see me, or is everyone gone? See if there's any updates. Did it work? Can people see the screen now? Or did it kick everyone out? No update. Featured. Let me just quickly check out some deals to see if there's anything good. There's some good deals on some games, but I own them all. Pretty much. Ooh, big in Japan. I can't even tell if people can still see me, to be honest. Oh, Tekken 7's pretty decent. Oh yeah, there's Persona 5. Yakuza's a lot of fun. I might have to get back into that series someday. So is there anyone in here that can let me know if shit is still working? Kingdom Hearts, Marvel vs. Capcom. Because like I said, I ended up closing... Okay, it did work? Okay, good. Because I ended up closing the thing, starting it back up, and I wasn't sure if that was going to work or not. Attack of Titan. Final Fantasy Royal Edition. Wow, that's actually pretty cheap. I have the normal edition, but the Royal adds a couple of things. Interesting game. Yakuza, Kimawi. Final Fantasy VIII Remastered. I'm just checking out some sales really quick. Castlevania Symphony. I don't remember if I liked that game or not. I liked some of the older Castlevanias. Some of the newer ones I wasn't too big on. There's another game I can't remember that's a Japanese game. It's kind of like a Monster Hunter game, but it's not a Monster Hunter game. Kind of narrows it down a little bit, but if that was at a decent sale, I would have been tempted to pick it up. Sword Art Online is an interesting game. I never got far into it. I kind of got a little bit confused, but pretty interesting. I'm almost positive that game I'm looking for is on sale. Oh, Disgaea. I have that on my Switch and on PS4. I wish I could remember the name of that damn game. Monster Hunter can be fun too, but I found that game a little bit difficult. And then I kind of just stopped playing it for a long time. Yeah, I'll have to look at this after. Six terabytes, but I had to delete a lot of games. Oh, you're still here. Did you want me to play a quick match of WWE 2K20 on PC? I have the game on an SSD. Could probably do a couple of matches or something, and then I might take a break. Because I'm having a hard time figuring out what to play here. Damn it. Yeah, anyways, there's a game I'm looking for, and I just can't find the name. I'll have to look it up later. It's like I said, it's sort of kind of like a Monster Hunter-ish game, but it's Japanese. And it's driving me nuts that I can't find it. I would know it if I saw the title. There's too many flippin' games. Fuck. Yeah, I'll do that after. Alright, so let me do this here. Do you own 2K20 by any chance? Oh, I don't have that game. Oh, I might just play my universe mode, to be honest. We'll see. Just give me a second there. I gotta switch over. Oh, yeah, yeah, that would be good. That would be a good game to remaster for sure. Let me do PC, like that. Yeah, this will show you, Oh, you do own it? Do you own it on console or on PC? Get ready to see how fast it is on an SSD. Yeah. I have it on PS4 Pro. I'll never play it again. Well, yeah, they can be. I like the ones that are a bit simulation-like, too. I like realism because of that stupid entrance video. But yeah, this game, believe it or not, I enjoy it. I didn't pay much for it. Yeah, I haven't watched it in a while. I just love how boom, boom, boom. Because it's too fucking slow. Look how fast this shit is. Like, it's just so fast. Like, entrances are off, run and set momentum. It's just too slow. Like, check this out. Watch this. Bam. Just like that. Oops. There we go. Whatever. Like, I mean, look at that. Just, what the fuck is that? 2K20. One of the most horribly launched games in the history. You're gonna see how this shit works compared to before. Not nearly as bad as you think.
Right to the face.
Much smoother. And on PC, on an SSD,
not showing much
it's sexy.
Here. Yeah, it looks absolutely out of it, Cole.
Except I forgot how to do some of the fucking moves.
Ah, snap there.
That's what happens when you don't play a game for a while. Oh, it is white.
He got out of the way.
To block.
Oh. Hoping to end it early.
What the hell? Oof.
Yeah, this is way too early to be going for the win.
Yeah, I like it. I like the pacing of it.
Christian just too quick. Great offense by Christian.
Oh, you little bastard.
Look out here.
Yeah, see, to me, this is pretty playable.
Him down a little. He planned for this and could still rally.
Graphics don't look too bad. Yeah. Yeah, I missed the Here Comes the Pain, too. Oh, shit, what happened there?
Very difficult position to be in right now.
No, don't throw me overboard.
Sneaks out of that one. That's how you get out of trouble, Michael. Boom, what impact.
Hey, Stotts, how's it going?
Jumping clothesline. What agility.
Yeah, I just wanted to check out this game again because I hadn't played it in a little bit. But I'm not going to lie. I probably do enjoy this game more than 2K Battlegrounds. I like the idea of 2K Battlegrounds, but those camera cuts really fuck me up.
Uh-oh. He's
Oh, no.
looking for the suplex. No. Neckbreaker. Ooh, Benjamin just
not too bad.
That one. This is getting out of control. Christian has seen better days.
Yeah, I like the idea of it. I'm not saying it's a bad game. But it doesn't say much. If I'm telling you that I almost enjoy this game more than Battlegrounds. Oh, no. How do I run again? There we go.
No, another reversal. Neither one of them are willing to give an inch here.
What the fuck was that?
Uh-oh, submission move.
Gonna get carpal tunnel trying to get out of here.
Wow, he got out of it. Yeah, I'm not so sure he had it fully locked in.
That was a little wonky.
The elbow nailed it.
Uh-oh. Yeah, sometimes it definitely feels like that.
He's in control.
Am I, though?
Gut buster.
All right. How do these buttons work again?
Oh, no. DDT. He's absorbing
Here we
some
go.
tough hits now. Yeah, he's looking off his game now.
Yeah, overall, like I said, this game is just so much better than it used to be. Still, not exactly a smooth game, but
this is Christian's match now.
that didn't look too janky.
Ooh, Benjamin just evades that one. Bodies must be writhing in pain right now. The breaking point must be on the horizon.
Yeah, it's... To me, you could probably get done if games were out every 2 years. Oh.
And it's Christian able to stop the count. Definitely has his work cut out for him.
Or every year and a half or something. Just to get that extra polish, right?
Devastating elbow.
Like, look at how much, as much as I hate to admit it, this game did night and day better after half a year. So even this game, had they waited 6 months,
Beautiful. Neck breaker
shit.
with a float over. That was pretty.
It would have made a world of difference. They wouldn't have been laughed at as much. Oh, yeah, exactly. Yeah, this game, they didn't copy and paste it. Shit, they had to restart from scratch. All the assets, they didn't even have Yuke's assets for the game. But they should have been honest with us and said, look, man, this is our first time making a game. We don't have any of the assets. And, you know, I hope you guys, you know, stick with us, but we'll discount the game or some shit, you know? But they didn't do that. Yeah, a little bit. There's some slight differences, but all I know is for 20 bucks for the Ultimate Edition, I'm not gonna lie, I enjoy this game a lot. Oh! I just slapped him. There we go.
He can't recover from a beating like this. Some of the shine is coming off the gold standard at this point. I bet you're proud of yourself for that.
No, that's not the move I was looking for, but... Oh, yeah. I hate microtransactions.
Elbow drop. That can't be enough, can it?
Nope, it's not.
And another kick out. Gonna take more than that.
Come on, Christian. You lazy fuck. Oh, what was that?
That'll realign your vertebrae.
Oh.
Christian with the excellent move to get out.
Shit. I botched that one.
Wow, Christian's got it right where he wants him. Kill switch.
Nice.
Pull out a big move. Oh, I think we all just witnessed the art of shredding a rival to pieces. Wow, what a win. Christian with the victory.
Yeah, I want games to, like I said, every year and a half to 2 years.
Here is your winner, Christian.
They would be able to pack...
Every bit of that victory here tonight. He may not age, but tonight I'm calling this guy.
they'd be able to pack so much more stuff, at least I think.
That wasn't too bad. As we close the book
Oh, I love this game. I really do. I mean, it may not show because I don't play this game a lot on stream. But if you were to ask me what are some of my absolute favorite just games in general to play, believe it or not, this would be one of them. Like World of Warcraft, Call of Duty, Skater XL, Flight Simulator. Not gonna lie, 2K, even though it was a bit of a janky shit show when it came out, you saw that match just there now. That didn't look too weird, or, you know what I mean? There wasn't people's feet floating in the air or the ring moving or going invisible. Yeah, straight up, aside from all the bullshit, this game right here, I'm going to say it, is one of my favorite games. Especially this, maybe not this version of the game, but compared to 220, they did some stuff to Universe Mode. More matches, more titles, and stuff like that. Believe it or not, the graphics of the ring apron, like there's some subtle, things that they kind of did improve upon. And like I said, after 6 massive updates, they really did bring the game to where it should have been day one. But there's definitely no excuse for that. Top's being auctioned off for, yeah. Skip the scene. And yes, I have the music off because I would be hardcore unmonetized on my video. Not that 93 views is going to bring me a lot, anything, but there's Shinsuke Nakamura. He's got the twitches. He's grooving. Oh man, I love the Fiend. Such a wacko. Love it.
And then you have what little of Bray Wyatt still left here in this ring. Their opponent tonight,
I just gotta get used to
the Fiend. I don't know how much of Bray Wyatt is still left inside his own head.
Yeah.
You have to sense that fatigue is starting to become
I think it's because the new one's not out yet. But I think once the new one's out, the Xbox One X and stuff might drop in price. I wanted to get an Xbox One X just to play Skate 3 again, but when I first bought one, it was still like 550 bucks Canadian. That's a lot of money just to play an Xbox 360 title, right?
Kick right to the midsection. Oh, right to the throat. Textbook vertical suplex.
But yeah, it's pretty bad.
Desperately trying to get to the corner now. Oh. It's not going to be easy though.
Come on, Sheamus.
Oh, Corey, he unloaded there.
Crap.
Oh, he's in a bad spot now. Yeah, he's got to find a way out of that corner. Vicious shoulder.
But yeah, like I said, overall it plays
he has something big planned.
A lot better.
Reverses it. Hooked him up.
Yeah, to me would be a smart move. I think they're trying to force people to pre-order the new one, but they would actually make more sales if they just dropped the price of the PS4 Pro and Xbox One X. Have the PS4 Pro at least at the same price of the base PS4, and have the Xbox One X at like the same price as the regular Xbox or some shit. Yeah, Left 4 Dead is pretty cool. I get Xbox One X and Xbox and Series X and Series X mixed up. Whoever called the second PlayStation console deserves a rate. Yeah. Yeah, so the Series X, anything that's got the word Series in it is the next gen. Anything that doesn't have Series, so Xbox One X, Xbox One S, that's this current generation. Anything that says Series in it is the new shit. Yeah, it is.
Absolutely.
Mind you, Sony fucked up too with their pre-orders. They kind of got leaked and...
The outlook is not very good for these guys right now, I can tell you that.
Come here, Sheamus. Punch you right in the nutsack.
Dire consequences for him here, which is good. But just in case, he might want to think about getting his partner in there for a bit.
Right in the gut.
Gotta wonder how this
right off the stairs.
Not gonna be good. Oh.
Or not.
Knife power bomb. Oh, swept the leg right out from under.
For real, eh? It just makes no sense. Oh, this is AI. I ain't got time for the plebs online. Tryhards. I just want to have fun. Okay, get up. No, don't count him out. Whoops. Ah, whatever. At least I won. How's it going there, J-Herd 54? It's kind of an interesting tag team, but
and that's a huge win for this guy. Wow, he absolutely
kids 30 years from now are going to be like the graphics on the first Xbox is way better than the others. Yeah. Yeah, the way they name them is kind of weird. How do you go from an Xbox 360? Well, you go from an Xbox to an Xbox 360 to an Xbox One. Fuck. Just keep it simple. PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not revolutionary, but at least you're not confused as to which fucking machine does what. Right? And then when you've got the Pro, PlayStation 4 Pro, you know that it's the Pro version of the fourth fucking console. They just keep it simple, right? Yeah, doing the whole, like, Xbox One X. Holy fuck. You know? Then Xbox One S. Holy shit. Did you ever try I did, and I regretted it. I just didn't like the game. At all. Oh, it's just that. Yeah, I'll do one more match, and then I think I'm just going to take a break, to be honest. I'm going to, like, get up, stretch. Did you play DayZ on console or PC? I mean, I like the idea of the game. It just, You know. Just wasn't really my thing. I found it really long and kind of, you know. I was annoyed because I was always in the dark. It was always dark out, and I couldn't see fucking shit in front of me. And it was really frustrating. So it was hard for me to get into the game. But the idea of DayZ seems like a lot of fun, though.
History of WWE.
The following contest is scheduled.
I seen this guy wrestle live. Macho Man Randy
Making his
Savage.
way to the ring from Sarasota.
Yeah, it was just kind of wonky, glitchy. I played it just a few months ago, earlier this summer. But, yeah. In 1999, I saw him live in,
Look who's here. The animal.
oh shit.
What's going on
What
here?
year did I see the Macho Man? And yeah, don't ask me to do an impression. I think it was 1991 or 1992.
Oh man, there it is. They aren't
Oh!
Nope. Here we go.
And then I saw and met and got to shake hands with Bret the Hitman Hart in 1993. That was a lot of fun.
Oh, foot just stomping down.
Come on.
Elbow right to the back of the neck.
Right in the back of the skull. Come get some of this. Oh!
And again, yet another counter.
Gotta be careful because the match will get disqualified if we do this for too long.
That's absolute power with the vertical suplex.
Come on, get your ass back up. Yeah, 60 Canadian for DayZ. I have the PS4 Pro with the SSD as well. Game still desyncs or lags, so its server needed upgrade. Oh, yeah. I seen Batista live in 209. He was standing still, so I couldn't see him.
And with the bell, Batista the animal is
well, I could never... Well, that was supposed to be John Cena. That we can't see. I'm trying to get the joke with Batista now. He was standing still, so I couldn't see him. Oh. Oh! Now I... Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I like Batista. What was that movie he was in? Some type of Avengers.
can be a
Avengers
veteran's
Infinity or
greatest
something,
weakness.
yeah.
Batista thinks he's seen everything, so you have to
Or
hit him with
Guardians of the
something
Galaxy
completely
or whatever
unexpected.
it's called.
Dynamic, original offense could turn the
But yeah,
tide
he's
in
done a
this
few
matchup.
movies.
To Corey's
I like him.
point, you
I
have
might
to
be
catch
biased
the
because
animal
I like
off
him.
guard and put him away fast.
As a wrestler. I liked him in in interviews and stuff, and I've seen him talk a lot, be very active on Twitter.
That's gonna hurt.
We kind of hold sort of the same political views, if you will. He's pretty blunt about what he thinks about politics, which is kind of cool.
High knee right between the shoulders.
I don't remember. Oh,
Forcefully
the
delivered.
ref is gone. Yeah, Drax,
That's how you
yeah.
stop your opponent.
Yeah, no, he's pretty cool. I like him.
He may be in a
I know a lot of
bad
people that
way
can't
here.
stand him, but I mean,
He's lost much of his early confidence.
that's like that with anyone, really, right? No, he didn't wrestle too long. I loved him when he was in Evolution with Ric Flair, Randy Batista. Randy Orton, Batista, Ric Flair, and Triple H when they were Evolution. He is a nice guy. I like him. Like I said, I've seen him, talk politics. He seems to care a lot about people, and, won't get into too many details about politics, but let's just say he's a more caring guy than what he may look like on the outside, with the shaved head and the tattoos and all that. He's a pretty cool guy. Another thing I liked about him was there was an instance where a fan broke through backstage and sort of did the Batista move there, where he goes with the fireworks. And instead of Batista freaking out and getting aggressive with the wrestler, he kind of just shook it off as a joke and let the security team take care of him. But he made it look like it wasn't that big of a deal, you know what I mean? And that's kind of cool. Like, he could have been a complete jackass about it. Then again, it is kind of serious when you're a fan and the whole, like, fans go wild there. It could be a pretty serious thing. You don't know what motives some of those fans have. Here we go.
From the top rope. Elbow from the Macho Man. Head to the pay window.
What do you see now? He was on top in wrestling during the most unwatchable years. Yeah. No, I know. Yeah, for sure. I don't think he broke the barricade. It was, I don't know how to explain it. It was backstage. Some people say it was staged. It might have been, but rumor has it wasn't. And he handled it well. Because the guy wasn't going after Batista. Oh, so that probably helped that he wasn't trying to, like, get in his face kind of thing. You know that thing Batista does where he shakes his fist and he goes, when the fireworks come out? That's right, he did the taunt in front of him. That's right, yeah. Totally like a non-aggressive approach. Not like those fans that jump the barricade and they try to get in the ring and actually attack the wrestlers. So I'm not saying the guy should have done that. I'm just saying, it didn't look aggressive at all. So the security got him. Yeah. But to this day, I won't lie, I still don't know if that was set up or not. But most people believe it wasn't. Yeah, he did look surprised by it. But yeah, there was a wrestler, I think it was in Mexico, I could be wrong. The guy jumped the barricade. No, I don't think it was Mexico. I think it might have been an American wrestler. Anyway, something about a fan jumping the barricade and stabbed the wrestler, I think almost like in the throat. Like, that's some pretty wacky shit, you know what I mean? I don't care if you're 10 years old, man. You jump that barricade, you deserve like a real RKO and a DDT. And the fucking mandible claw from Mankind. You know what I mean? Especially, like I said, it's one thing to jump the barricade and, you like run around the ring and you're like waving around a flag or some fucking shit. You're not supposed to do that, but I'm just saying it's completely different than when you go like psycho and you just like fucking jump the barricade and you actually physically start attacking the wrestler. Like you look rabid and you're actually like trying to get in there and physically touch the wrestlers. Because again, we don't know obviously what those fans' motives are, right? So, best not to do that shit. Oh yeah, wrestling fans can be pretty nasty. Oh yeah, I've only ever been to one event. But it was a lot of fun though. I had a lot of fun. I would probably never go to one again, but yeah. Yeah, so I'm probably going to end streaming in 2 seconds there. This is a funny thing that happens with 2K on PC. It always crashes on the exit, so you always have to hit the window button. And then you have to, how does it work again? Oh, it's so ghetto. How do you do this shit again? It's not working. I think it's Alt. No. There is a fairly easy way. My mouse is acting wonky now. There we go. Nope. So you go here. There it is. See? Hold on. What you do is you just mouse over where it says that it stopped working, and you just hover over the X. I actually made a video on this. You actually don't click on close program or it won't work, and when you do that, it shuts the game down properly. But I mean, apart from that, you saw some gameplay. That was some fairly decent gameplay. Like, that was pretty playable. There wasn't anything that was like, oh my god, what the fuck is this? You know what I mean? And nothing like it was on day one. Most games aren't like that on day one. So it's much more playable. It's very snappy on an SSD, like I said, very quick. And like I said, I really do enjoy the game. I haven't put in a lot of hours, as you can see, only 11 hours on the PC version. But yeah, I like it a lot. Oh, no, I know. Yeah. Yeah, it took them a long time to fix it. But yeah, and then Battlegrounds, like I said, I mean, I like it, but it's the camera cuts that's driving me nuts. I can't get around the camera cuts. I just wish you could get them to fuck off and not do them. And I would probably enjoy Battlegrounds like twice as much. I don't think it's a bad game. It just kind of lacks that All-Stars feel to me, at least from what I remember. You know? Like, I don't know, if I look up WWE All-Stars, like, they should do a remaster of that game. Like, that got really good reviews. Yeah, see, the game's almost 10 years old already. 2011. Professional video game published and developed by THQ San Diego. Yeah, PS3, Xbox 360. Yeah. Wii, 3DS, and even PlayStation 2 system. Now, I wish what they would do is bring it back. Yeah, it's all about options, right? You like the camera cuts, I don't like them, there you go. Have the option to have them on and off, what do? You appease everyone. You want them on? Leave them on. Don't want them? Turn them off. Everyone's happy. Yeah, I think it is, eh? I mean, I've seen some wrestling games on mobile, but not quite like 2K Battlegrounds with like the full movement and stuff. But yeah, it's anyways, I'm just looking at a quick picture of it. Super quick. I don't remember if it had well, I guess I mean, I'm not going to play this long because I am ending the stream there, but the fuck, he just knocked himself out. What the fuck was that? But yeah, even the graphics for back then were pretty decent. I from what I remember, it was I even think in some kind of weird way it looks better too. Yeah, it just, I don't know. It was fun. Yeah, like it was just, pretty interesting. I don't know how the WWE All-Stars gameplay really quick. I wish it came back. Triple H versus John Cena. Sure, just for a second. Just to see something. Fucking 360p. What the fuck is that? Anybody who uploads at 360p should be fucking banned from YouTube. Still looks better than All-Stars. Or 2K Battlegrounds. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to see the moves for a second there. No. And this is on 360p. It's not even 720p or 1080p. The upload is terrible. But yeah, see how there's just no like wild camera cuts. Just them like moving around and stuff, doing some moves. But I just remembered the flow of the game, how it felt to play it. And like right there, like it just, I don't know. It's just, I really like that. I know it's nitpicking. But even just the way like you would move around, it just felt a little bit more fluid. Maybe is the word I'm looking for. Not that I feel like Battlegrounds is stiff or anything. I think a lot of it is I find it jarring because of the multiple camera cuts, and no two camera cut is the same, so it kind of fucking throws me off, I think is what it is. This here, is this game on backwards compatible? Fuck, I'm gonna go buy an Xbox One for fuck's sakes. So I could play Skate 3 again and play this shit. But wait, I have an Xbox 360. Wait a second. I have an Xbox 360. I don't know if you can buy this game digitally, though, on the Xbox store. Because if they do, I'm fucking buying this shit. I'm having more fun watching this than I am playing 2K Battlegrounds, almost. Like, it's just, I don't know. It looks pretty smooth, too. Anyways. Any flippin' ways. I wish it was on Steam. But I don't think it is. Let me just check something really quick. WWE All-Stars. Backwards compatible. Backwards compatible. Doesn't look like it is. Play together. I love WWE All-Star for the cartoony style and relatively easy learning curve. Are there any comparable games on Xbox One today? Yeah, it doesn't look like it's backwards compatible. Yeah. Someone asked a question just 3 days ago. That's funny. Just found a post from 3 days. Can you play WWE All-Stars on Xbox One? No. Last thing I'll look up. How the hell would I look up Microsoft Store? I'll quickly see if you can even buy it on the store. All-Stars. All-Stars shows up in the Xbox Marketplace. Really? Should digital games be slightly cheaper than physical copies because you don't get a key? Well, I mean, to be a smartass, they technically are cheaper on PS4. PS4, you pay no tax. So in Canada, an $80 game is $80 on PS4 digital. $80, $80. If I go to a store and buy the disc copy of an $80 game, it costs $93. So technically, it is $13 cheaper for the case and the manual to buy it digitally. Again, another thing I like about Sony, right? I buy a digital game on Xbox, it's not $80, it's $93.50. So those are some of those subtle things, again, that help shape why I prefer Sony. Well, I don't know where you are in America, but I'm in Canada. And I have to pay tax on Xbox games, but I don't on PlayStation. Yeah. Well, I'm on the store. Microsoft Marketplace. No, Marketplace. There we go. Oh my God, don't tell me. Yeah, I'm surprised I wouldn't have seen that sooner, though. It shows it on the market. Yeah, you can't buy it, though. Yeah, there's no way to buy it. You can't buy the game digitally. Fucking blows. Fuck. I probably would have went and hooked up my Xbox 360 right now. See, if I look up Skate 3, which I own the game on Xbox 360. See right there. Install on my device. Xbox One X enhanced. Add-ons for this game. Blah, blah, blah. Compatible with Xbox One, Xbox One X. But it's also available on just a regular Xbox 360. So I'm surprised they don't, Weird. Yeah, it doesn't show that you can play it on your Xbox 360, but I know you can. For Skate 3. Yeah, I'm getting ready to end the stream. I've already been streaming for 2 hours. I'm kind of like blah right now. I want to do some other stuff, no offense. I want to play some guitar. I got some packages waiting for me at the door. I'm going to be upgrading my Fender. Might play my Ibanez a little bit. Yeah, like I said, I don't mind live streaming, but I may have to cut back how often, how long I stream for at a time. Just kind of, like I said, take it day by day. I do find the last couple of months I've spent maybe a little bit more hours than I should have, when I could have been doing other things, like to properly balance my time. Because I don't always have, like I said, a lot of time to myself to just do anything. Like 99% of my gaming time is spent live or recording for YouTube. I don't have a lot of time to just fiddle around and play a game with no recording, no live streaming, nothing. That to me is fun in a different way. But, yeah. But yeah, but sometimes, you know, when I'm done playing, I just kind of take a break for a few minutes, kind of chit-chat for a couple minutes, and then I kind of wrap it up if I have time. But yeah, WWE All-Stars. There's just no info. So this is where I would have to look it up online and see. I type it in, but I don't. Huh. Oh, you could buy WWE 2K20 brand new for $30 Canadian. 2K19 is only $20. I think EB Games is stopping having old 360 games. I think they got rid of all their games because it's just too old now. Oh, that kind of blows. Well, like I said, I mean, I enjoy it. I definitely don't regret playing this game. Where the hell was I? Oh, there we go. While I'm here, I'm just looking to see. They probably don't have any more. Yeah, I probably don't want to buy it from EB Games anyways. Can't even find it. Trying to see if they have stock. No, they're all out. Let me see if they do EB games. Xbox 360 games. Oh, they still have some. To be honest with you, I might just frickin' call them. To be honest. It's probably just the easiest thing to do. Rather than... Oh yeah, they still seem to have some games. It just for some odd reason, if I typed in the actual game, I couldn't find it, but it looks very limited to what is there. You can get an Xbox 360 eSlim, which is what I have, 250 gigs, for only $100. Yeah, I just don't see it. Their frickin' website sucks. But anyhow. I have 2K18 on Switch. But yeah. Well, like I said, I'm going to take a break. I might call that store. Because that's what it's done. Playing 2K Battlegrounds has just made me kind of miss wanting to play All-Stars. Well, it's a bit laggy, but if I'm in bed and, you know, I'm a bit bored and I'm craving like a wrestling game, it's playable. It's just sometimes it kind of goes in slow-mo and it slows down a bit. Like it doesn't like lag spike. It's like a consistent slowdown. It's almost like Matrixy like. But if I just do like a quick one-on-one, it's doable. I think I got the game on like a crazy sale for like $15 digitally. It was super cheap. I was desperate to try it. It's definitely not a great game. 2K20 plays a lot better than 2K18 on Switch, I'll tell you that. This game is way more playable than the Switch one. And then, of course, it stops getting updates and all that, so... But yeah. Well, thanks for stopping by. It's always nice when you're not stuck talking to yourself. And, I don't know. I might hook up my 360, maybe. I might play some Skate 3. I kind of miss playing it. Skater XL is awesome, don't get me wrong, but Skate 3, I don't think anything's really ever going to replace that game, except for maybe Skate 4, right? Depending on how they do things. But yeah. And I might be back a little bit later, but if I am back, it'll probably be in about 4 hours from now, so the usual 8 o'clock Eastern, 5 o'clock Pacific. Kind of go from there. Not too sure what I'm going to want to do at that time. I might just play sports, to be honest. I didn't really get a chance to do that today. I might just play some Madden and some NBA. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, games like Crusader Kings 3, stuff like that. I mean, I know Stotts likes watching that a little bit because he plays the game. I haven't played it in a couple of days there. I feel like I need to get back on track, but yeah. Anyways, I gotta go. I think I hear the doorbell, and that might be my package for my guitar parts. So I shall be back a little bit later.